Melanie Baker is going to do her 6th speech today, Your Body Speaks. The title of her speech is called Why I Practice Yoga. But before she begins, let me tell you a little bit about wonderful Melanie. She is she's taking care of college kids, she's taking care of family members, and she's helped running a couple businesses. She is a hypnotist who helps people transform their lives and has a private practice here in Coral Springs for the last 8 years. Help me in welcoming Melanie as she puts us under hypnosis with her speech.
Good morning. My presentation this morning is going to be about why I practice yoga. And I brought my little yoga mat, which I'm going to lay down here. I'm going to talk about the reasons I practice yoga. It's not about the benefits of yoga. I don't even know all of the benefits of yoga. I know that there are tons of them. If you're interested in the benefits of yoga, Miss Francie over here is a yoga instructor, and she probably has all the answers to any questions you may have. I have never studied yoga, and I'm soliciting her to do her next presentation on all of the benefits of yoga. She's overdue. Anyhow, the reason I practice yoga is for the specific benefits that I've derived from it. So I'm going to ask everybody here a question. How many of you get up every single morning, pretty much, without any aches and pains, without any backache, without any sciatica, without any bursitis, without any arthritis? How many of you get up every single day pain-free? Raise your hand. Okay, we have a few. And that's wonderful that there are a few. Usually it's the really younger folks, because as you get older, we start getting a few aches and pains. I really didn't know what that was like. I never had an ache or pain. I was one of those people who got up every single morning, as I do now, completely pain-free. And I feel blessed every morning when I get up that I feel so great. But there was a period of time when I was in my 40s, early 40s, and all of a sudden, I was getting this discomfort, and I didn't understand, what is this about? It was really bothering me. But I was working in corporate America with 3 little kids, and when you have aches and pains, and you are a mother working in the corporate world, you do not go to the doctor because I have a pain, my head hurts, you don't go to the doctor to take care of yourself. Any time that you have to take off of work, what are you doing? Taking care of the kids, right? Do we take care of ourselves? No, absolutely not, unless it's really a dire emergency. So I let it go, and I even remember people at work, why are you limping? I didn't even know I was limping. I wasn't in pain, but I was kind of uncomfortable. Well, then came a day that I no longer had my job, and I had the opportunity to go to the doctor. This was wonderful. So I went to the orthopedic surgeon, and he said to me, all you have to do is go to the physical therapy department. I went to physical therapy less than a handful of times, and they gave me some exercises to do. And I was like, wow, this is pretty benign. All I have to do is these exercises. Immediately, my discomfort was gone. Then I joined the gym, because now I had the time to do that. And here I was at the gym, and I watched this yoga class going on. And it looked very interesting. I had never been into yoga before. It looked kind of boring when I was younger. But I took the class, and I realized that all of these exercises that I was given to do by the physical therapist were incorporated in a lot of these yoga postures and routines. So I said, okay, well, this will be a way of life for me. That way I don't have to go home and do these exercises every day, because I was told that you have to do this for the rest of your life. And I'm thinking, well, that's a pretty small price to pay for being completely comfortable and pain-free. I went to yoga, and that was about 9 years ago. 9? Is that long? I don't know. A long time ago. I have not stopped since. That's the reason that I practice yoga. Now, I used to think, yoga, it looks so wimpy. I mean, when you see somebody just standing there doing nothing, they're just standing on one foot. It looks so wimpy. What's so difficult, right? To stand on one foot? When you're standing on that one foot, first of all, you're building strength in that leg. And secondly, most importantly, it's balance. You're not just standing on one foot. We do a variety of things with that one while we're balanced on that one leg. But in life, we need all kinds of balance. But not only do we need balance in life, we need balance so that we don't fall when we get older. My mother broke her hip last year. She fell. believe me, this is not something that you want to do. So by creating better balance in our bodies, we're less likely to fall when we get older. And strength is so important. I want to be able to lift the groceries when I get older. Okay? It looks pretty wimpy to just be down on the ground and holding up your own weight, but you know what? It's a lot of weight to hold up. And you hold it for a while, you get tired. And then when you push it down and just continue to hold it like this, you're using strength in your arms and bringing it back up like that. It's not so wimpy. Try doing that repetitively, and you'll see that it's not exactly that wimpy. And the one last exercise that was the most beneficial in completely relieving my lower hip problem was this one. It's so simple, you can do it at home. You get on all fours, and you bring out your back leg, and then you bring out your front arm, and you just pull them in opposition, as if somebody was pulling you from that wall and pulling your leg like that. And you hold that position. Of course, you have to repeat the same thing on the second side to create balance. But anyhow, that was the one exercise that I think was most important for me to relieve this kind of pain that I had. So I urge you all to try yoga. I know it seems wimpy, but it really builds strength, it really builds stamina, and there are so many other wonderful side benefits that I'm getting out of it that I don't even know. Miss Frances is going to explain those one of these days. I don't know what they are. I know what it's done for me, and I know how important it is. And the other thing is, many of you did raise your hands that you don't have any problems. You get up every day and you feel great. Well, so did I, until one day I didn't. So if you start doing some sort of exercise like this, what winds up happening is that you're preventing these kind of problems from hitting you in the future. Madam Toastmaster.